G'day throttlers and welcome back to the channel. Wow, what a year 2021 was. For us in Sydney, and more so for those in Melbourne, Victoria, we were locked down for the better part of the year. There was a lot of things that I wanted to achieve with this YouTube channel this year that I just couldn't do purely because we were locked down and not able to get out and not able to visit people and interview interesting people. The most important thing that I want to say in this video is thank you to you guys, the viewers. Seriously, if it wasn't for the interactions and the views that I get from you guys, there's no point making videos at all. You end up just doing a photo album for yourself. But the fact that you guys are supportive, that you guys get involved in the comment sections on the videos, and also in the brief times we were allowed to ride this year, I met a lot of you guys too, which was absolutely exciting. Now I also hit 10,000 subscribers this year, which for me was an absolutely massive milestone. I was absolutely stoked to hit that. Again, because of COVID, I actually planned to hit 20,000 this year, but it just wasn't the case. But I'm super happy with 10,000 and I'm super happy with the support that you guys have given me over the year as well. Now looking at some of the highlights of 2021, there were a few, even though it was a very, very unusual year. And I've listed them down here so I don't forget them, so please excuse me for reading a piece of paper. But my most popular video of the year came from January, and that was the review of the Kawasaki Z1000 from our friends at Penrith Kawasaki. Now this video has gone through the roof. It's been such a successful video, and it just goes to show where the marketplace is situated at the moment with naked bikes as well. It has such a great following around the world. Now very much a standout moment for the year was meeting a bloke called Fendog. Now you guys have probably seen it a few times and maybe you've been following his adventures as well. But this was a fella that really touched me the most out of my whole year. Now Fendog, if you don't know, was touched by suicide and mental health in his life, and he decided he was going to walk from the very tip of Australia to the very bottom tip of Australia, around about 4,800 kilometres. As it stands today, he's come from Queensland and he's walking through Sydney as we speak today while I'm filming this. So hopefully I'll be able to bump into him and catch up. If I can't, I'll certainly be seeing him at the end of the journey that he's making. Now another absolute standout opportunity that happened to me during the year was to actually be able to meet up with some other moto vloggers, in particular the ones here in New South Wales, because the borders have been opening and closing unexpectedly, so we haven't been able to get interstate yet. But to be able to meet face to face with people that have the same passions as myself, so motorcycles, cars, and creating content on the internet for both of these things. So meeting people like David Bourne, the car photographer, who I've known in the past, but catching up with him again this year. Meeting a lot of the moto vloggers. I'm not going to mention them all because if I forget one, I don't want to upset any, but if you guys know who you are, it's been super exciting to get to meet you. And so excitingly, just recently to go up to Grey Gums Cafe and have the first Creator Moto meetup where we could all just hang out, have a couple of beers and some lunch, camp the night. And we've already set the date for next year. So I can't wait for that as well. Super exciting, last weekend in August. Now what a varied year. Not only was there motorcycle content, but I got to do a 6-hour endurance race in a go-kart. I also got to experience a range of different rally cars, a V8 buggy, a WRX, off-road, and get taught how to drive them even better. And that was super exciting. Look, I also had a lot of opportunity to ride with different clubs as well. In particular, I rode to Berrima with the Copperhead Social Motorcycle Club. And if you don't know them, they're probably one of the most rapidly growing social motorcycle clubs in Australia at the moment. And it was great to be able to get to know some of those guys and ride down to Berrima in a big pack of bikes and have a heap of fun. I also had a couple of opportunities to be interviewed during the year as well. I was on a channel called Biker Talk and Ross interviewed me, showcased my bike, Nola there, and it was just a really nice opportunity to get to see a professional film crew do what they do, and a great opportunity to get my story out there as well. Look, it's also been a great year for business relationships for Throttle Down Under. We have nurtured a relationship with Motorcycle Stuff in St. Peters as well, giving me the opportunity to bring product reviews to you guys and to share my knowledge and experience about different products, so you can jump online and order them really easily with a peace of mind and knowing that I believe that they're a good product or they're not a good product. I also begun a brand ambassadorship this year with Johnny Reb, so I'm able to bring more information about cool motorcycle riding gear as well. And also the legends up at Hog Lights up in Queensland, they sent me a bunch of lights for me to do install videos for you guys to see how easy it is to install your Hog Lights onto your bikes as well. You don't have to have a Harley, they do headlights for absolutely everyone. Now look, to wrap the year up, again, I wanted to thank you guys, my viewers, for sticking through a really unusual year when it comes to creating content here in Australia. We're looking forward to 2022, hopefully, fingers crossed, being a much more exciting year and able to stay out on the roads for longer, and hopefully fewer lockdowns with any luck. I noticed that in Europe there's some lockdowns happening again, so let's hope that here in Australia we're able to keep living life and being sensible as well. Look, I'm gonna have a break this Christmas and New Year. I'll be switching off the camera and probably not turning it on again until about mid-January, but I've got a lot of really cool stuff coming up next year. There's a couple of different series. We've got some very cool trucks and cars coming at you as well as motorcycles in the new year. Folks, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you don't celebrate Christmas, please just have a good time off, spend time with your family and your loved ones. Turn off your social media for a couple of weeks, folks. Live for the day, live for the moment, live for the people in your life that really matter, and forget about the digital world just for the next couple of weeks and live life. Anyway guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for a great 2021. Thank you for helping me get to 10,000 subscribers. And now the goal is to get all of the Aussie Moto creators up to 10,000 subscribers as well. So please support your local Aussie Moto vlogger. Give them support, give them encouragement, and let's get them all taking off so we can have a lot of fun and have a good time on this platform. Folks, stay safe, throttle on, and until 2022, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next year.